And I'm Leyla Gulen with your time saver traffic. Sky 2 over this terrible crash through Mid-City. We'll have all the details and alternates coming up right after the break.
CBS 2 traffic reporter Leyla Gulen is joining us live now with ways to get around all that mess. Leyla?
Yes, absolutely. Well, you can imagine that the closure on the 60 freeway has caused quite the domino effect on all the other roads right around downtown. I have been very busy. And you know, by the way, we're talking about the Etch-a-Sketch. It was called the l'écran magique. That means the magic screen, invented in 1960.
That sounds so sexy.
Yeah, it sounds much better when you say it.
L'écran magique. Well, like the Etch-a-Sketch, I wish I could shake up the traffic and start all over again. It's very busy out there. Right now, we're taking a live look outside. And I'm Leyla Gulen with your time saver traffic. We've got 4 sig alerts, 2 of which are on the 134. I'll tell you how to get around them in my next report.
This is a CBS 2 News special report.
Good morning, I'm Leyla Gulen in the CBS 2 Traffic Center. The 405 shutdown is ending early. Officials are holding a news conference right now. Let's go there live. And it looks like Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa is shaking hands with all the Caltrans crews, all the construction crews, as they have just completed their demolition of the Mulholland Bridge. The 405 is expected to reopen this morning between 11 and 3 p.m.
You are all accepted into the School of Josh this morning.
Is that pomp and circumstance that I'm hearing in the background? I think I just got my JD, my Josh doctorate.
Nice, nice.
Yes. Now I want to return the favor and make you a Rhodes Scholar.
Good
well
one,
done.
Leyla.
Well played. Well played.
In certain areas, it's Friday light, also holiday light. It's not too light in the fog department, though, on the 405 freeway. As Josh was telling you, that fog is really rolling in right now along the coast, and this being very close to it at Venice Boulevard, your drive right into Culver City and over to the 10 freeway. Well, out in the distance there, that's where the 10 is supposed to be. So you can't see it. Very, very foggy out there. So that means, of course, use your low beams and not your high beams.
All right.
Does anyone have any New Year's resolutions, by the way?
We talked about this. Sabila is on the no side.
Leyla, since you wouldn't rerun it up.
Yes, well, it's to get out and ride my bike a little bit more often.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yes, I was just out at the Will Rogers State Park, which I sent you that picture, and it was beautiful out there. I mean, I don't know how you can resist
More
it.
hiking, more biking.
Exactly.
We're inspired.
There it is.
I have a quiz question for you. Do you know what solstice means?
Long day. Lots
Very
of sun.
close, actually,
Really?
because sol means sun, stis in Latin means to stand still. So it's when the sun is standing still.
I thought it was a small Pontiac convertible about 5 years ago.
Of course you did.
True, actually.
Well, traffic is stissing a little bit on the 60 freeway. We do have a really bad crash out here. It's on the westbound side of the 60 through Diamond Bar. We do have Sky 2 over it. We still have that sig alert that's in effect on the 10 freeway westbound at Robertson. It's all due to a fatality. A car went over the side and it caught fire. Right now, we do have a cable that's been requested to pull that car out of the ditch. And right now, we're just left with quite the jam. So coming away from Hauser, you're going to be seeing those brake lights. Still stay slow, though, as you approach the 405 freeway. So we do have a few alternates in place. Right now, you want to use the La Cienega off-ramp instead. And also, Pico, Olympic, and Jefferson can also help you out to get around any slowing that develops on the 10 freeway. And right now, it looks like that 405 coming right up into Culver City, nice and clear out there. And the drive along the southbound side of the 405, heading out of the Sepulveda Pass and onto the west side, starting to slow just a little bit. Now, as we take a look out towards the IE, this is your Corona Drive, westbound side of the 91 at the 15. A crash out there is leaving 2 lanes blocked right now. You are seeing some slow and go driving as you head right out towards the Santa Ana Canyon. It does start to clear up once you head just a bit west of the 241. And then as we take a look out here, this is the 91, just east of Green River. You can see where that traffic, still volume building out there, but the drive, it's still moving as you head through the Santa Ana Canyon and out towards Orange County. Right now, it looks like the westbound 10 at Francisquito Avenue crash out there, which left 1 lane blocked, still causing a bit of a backup. A little bit more now as you come away from about Azusa Avenue, inching your way out towards the 605. So you may want to use the 210 freeway or the 60 instead. That 210 freeway crash eastbound side at Sierra Madre, that has cleared, so that's a good news. Backup starting to dissipate just a little bit. And here's a look at your Orange County Drive. Looks like everything out there nice and clear, no crashes to report, and you are moving along at top speed, so no problems in the Orange County area. And as you take a peek at that drive, heading right into Long Beach away from Seal Beach, everything moving along just fine out there. Lisa, back to you. Yes, we most certainly do have several problems, and this weather is enough reason to stay home today, not to mention that we have 3 sig alerts right now. This is the first one that we're going to talk about. On the westbound 210 at Buena Vista, we do have a tanker truck fire that has been put out, but we still have lanes blocked out there. That is causing a huge backup. We're taking a live look right now at Mount Olive Drive. This is the 605 northbound transition to the westbound 210 freeway. So your drive into into Duarte going to be very slow, and this is how slow it is. Check out all the red. It is backed up from the 57 freeway as you try to come into Azusa and Duarte, so use that 10 freeway instead. Also, we have a crash on the southbound side of the 57 at Sunset Crossing Road. That is leaving one lane blocked, and these are your travel times on the 210 freeway. From the 57 to the 134 will take you about 70 minutes. That 10 freeway and the 60 looking like a much better bet. Here's another SIG alert that we've got still in effect. It's going to be around at least until 8 a.m. This is on the southbound side of the 5, right past Smoky Bear Road. And what we do have is a big rig fire. That's what this SIG alert is all about. We are backed up from Highway 138. Now, CHP has been diverting traffic off, which is actually quite a far drive, about 35 miles down to the 14 freeway. So if you don't want to sit in this traffic, well, you've got a nice long drive ahead of you to get over to the 14 down into the Newhall Pass. Now, this is another SIG alert that we've got in effect northbound side of the 15. One lane gets you by right at Stoddard Wells. This is all due to an overturned big rig. It was traveling at a high rate of speed into Victorville. Right now, we've got traffic backed up from before the 18 freeway. You've got two alternates right now to the east, Highway 247, and just to the west, Highway 395. That will help you get around all of that traffic. That's your latest. We'll send it over to Kent, Lisa.